welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Today is grocery day, so we need to make a list on not only what meals we're going to have for the next 2 weeks, but also what groceries I need to get to prepare those meals. So I thought I would go into a little more depth of how I go about doing this instead of just giving you guys a regular haul and watch me put it all away, which don't worry, I know a lot of you guys like that, so that will be in this video, but I thought I would give you guys a little bit more in depth of how I go about saving money as a family of 6, how I go about feeding our children on about $500 to $600 a month. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna go ahead and start by making a 2-week list. So here we go. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start by making a 2-week list. I'm just counting out the days. So realistically, the biggest tip I have, count out your days, the days that you need to make meals for, and start from there. Start a plan of how many meals a day you're going to eat, and then plan out those meals. Planning out those meals helps by knowing what you need to buy when you go to the grocery store. That way you are not over planning or over buying. Also, I will say that our budget per month usually goes down $100 or a little bit once school is back in session. So now that school is back in session, my children are eating both breakfast and lunch at school. Our district offers free meals to everybody. So we definitely take advantage of that because, again, it definitely helps saves us some money, especially in today's world. So first and foremost, part of my budget tip is, my biggest budgeting tip is to meal plan. Set out those meals. We're setting up meals that we have for dinners. Now, we definitely eat leftovers, so that will take up a good 4 of our days or so in the 2 weeks. So technically, I'm planning meals for 10 days. I also, if there's a couple times that we did not have meals that I already had pre-planned, I do make sure that I go ahead and transfer those to the new weeks that we have coming up. So that way we're not forgetting about those items that I've already bought for. That also helps in saving money. My next step is then to go ahead and move on to the grocery planning portion of it. And I write down everything I'm going to need to make each and every meal. I will go through my cabinets and see what items that I have already, so I'm not double buying. I will say also a big thing that helps our family. We not only shop at Walmart, but we also shop at BJ's Wholesale. If you belong to a club, whether it's Sam's, Costco, or BJ's, or if there's another one out there, I'm not sure, but definitely buy your meat in bulk. That price of meat helps. So if you can cut down your budget that way, or honestly, my plan for the spring, I want to buy like a half of beef, and that will help also cut our budget for the rest of the year. So now that we have the meals laid out and the groceries laid out, we're gonna go ahead, run over to Walmart, because my other tip is to pick up your groceries. That way you are not walking around the store and say you show up hungry and you're like, oh, that sounds really good. So you're just adding these random things to your cart instead of sticking to your grocery list. This helps me to stick to my grocery list by ordering my groceries and picking them up. And you know what? Any way to save money is a plus for me. So now that we have already got the groceries and we have picked them up, it's time to unload them, and I will show you everything that I purchased. so you guys saw me bring everything in. I can go ahead and explain some of the things. I know we went over kind of in the grocery list that I made, but we're gonna have tacos. So I picked up these shells. It's a taco dinner kit. I'm not 100%. Oh, holy cow. Okay. It says it has 3 kits inside, and I actually, I think I got 10 cents off with this for my gas. So that's nice. I picked up this cordon bleu and this broccoli and cheese. I honestly thought they were going to be the 12 packs, but that's okay. So we picked up both of those, and then I picked up some mod sticks to go with the pizza. It just kind of helps the pizza go farther, and quite honestly, it's football season, and this seems like a good football dinner to me. I also picked up some tortilla shells. I got the regular shells, or flour shells, since we got the kit for the hard shell. I got some soft shell. I got these soft shell for myself. I love these carb balance. They are so good. You would never know that they are low carb. Milk, because, well, we're a family of 6, and what family doesn't drink milk? I don't know. I know not everybody does. That's a joke. Don't worry. I picked up pot stickers to go with our orange chicken. Ling Lings are so good. I picked up some butter, some basil. Man, that really packs down in shipping, don't it? And some parsley flakes. You know, the thing I love about the Wesley Farm, what are these? Spices spices, is that they are only what they say they are. There's like no additives. I can't get it to focus on that, but literally, it's literally parsley, literally basil, no additives. So I also picked up this pork loin, which I'm going to cut down into chops. We'll get chops and a roast and a loin out of this. So I picked up some hamburger, some brats, buns, bread, chips, the broccoli au gratin rice. I love this rice, and it's always a staple in our pantry. I ran out, so I loaded up on it because it's not always on the shelf for some reason. But that's our favorite rice-a-roni, deli, ham, and then I also picked up the jalapeno cheddar sausages. I'm not a big fan of brats like this. I would rather eat these. So anyway, that's what I got from BJ's and Walmart. I also picked up some pop. I picked up 4 cases of pop. 6 cases of pop. And yeah. Oh, and then also, if you're wondering, I do have these few items that I also picked up. Some liquid starch, some cheesecloth, pipe cleaners, balloons. This will be in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed because I cannot wait to show you this. I'm so excited. But anyway, let's go ahead and get everything else put. So we're going to go ahead and put everything away. I did want to let you know that at Walmart, I spent $110.76. And then at BJ's, I spent $177.25 for a grand total of $288. So in 1 cent. So $288, honestly, this will last us probably more than 2 weeks for the most part when it comes to meat. I'm getting 3 meals out of the pork there. I paid just over $2 a pound by buying that whole piece and then cutting it down myself. That's what I was saying earlier. When you're buying bulk meat, you're saving in the long run, because if I would have bought the pork chops as a already processed meats, you're definitely going to pay double, if not triple, the price per pound. So that is a savings right there. One of my biggest tips that you're learning today is, yes, buy your meat in bulk and cut it down. Same with the hamburger or the ground beef. That is 88%, and it's just over $3 a pound, which, yes, it's
it's kind of high. Back in Nebraska, we had sales for about $2 a pound. So $3 is kind of hard, but I think prices are rising everywhere. And so maybe that's just the price of beef now. It's been over a year since we moved, so who knows? They might not be having that $2 a pound beef anymore. But anyway, so I definitely recommend to buy in bulk when it makes sense. Now, I will say, not every time does it make sense. I do like that at BJ's, they have manufacturer coupons that is in the app. You also get savings. So like those taco shells that I showed you, I got a 10 cents off per gallon by buying them. There's also another item because I ended up with 20 cents off per gallon. And that saves because you can save that 20 cents up to $100 worth of gas, which is perfect because we use a lot of gas in our household. We drive a lot between softball and Fred going to work and me picking up the kids. We use a lot of gas. So those gas mileages add up. I know back home we had Baker's, which is kind of under the Kroger umbrella, and we always had fuel savers through them as well. So that's actually kind of a bonus tip here. If you have a grocery store that offers fuel savers, don't buy the fuel savers just because they're fuel savers. But it's a bonus if you need that item to stock up on it while it has the fuel saver, so you can receive that fuel saver and then you can take it off your gas prices. So also when we have fuel savers like that, call me crazy, I don't know, but we top off both gas tanks in 2 of our vehicles, and then we also fill up all our gas cans. So especially right now in Florida, it's hurricane season. So we also need to have the fuel just in case, God forbid, there's a hurricane, and we need the fuel for our generator. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and finish processing this meat. I really appreciate you sticking around. I hope that some of these tips are helpful for you. If they are, let me know down in the comments. If you haven't already, I would really greatly appreciate if you would subscribe and come along and join my YouTube family. I have another cleaning video for you guys this coming Sunday. I've been trying to get videos out Sunday, Wednesday, and bonus videos on Friday for you guys. So I would like to stick to that schedule. I hope that I can, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out, whether it's motivational or helpful, inspiring for you guys. But anyway, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as well. That helps out my channel a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you. Everybody stay happy, healthy, and safe until next time, and we will see you in the next video.